Because my generation, let's just be real. When I get to be a certain age, retirement ain't gonna be there no more. So it's just like, and I'm looking at like my parents and how my parents are set, and now I'm thinking at some point I'm gonna have to support my parents. Like there's a lot on our shoulders, and then it's just like, how am I supposed to go to school, be married, have children, have a house, have all this, be making 5 figures, all this stuff, and be retired by the time I'm like 30.
Exactly.
That's the idea of what they kind of put into our minds. But then when you go out and you look and you see people, my older sister went to school, and she living with us at the house.
See?
So it just proves that
It can be done.
it could be done, but it's just the fact it could be done, but it just proves that, like, you know what, that ain't necessarily what's going to make you successful.
Exactly.
It's like you shouldn't be trained. We were like, how could I say? Other cultures are kind of trained to go to school, to go start a business. But black folks was kind of like taught, like, you go to school to go get a job and work.
But then what education they teaching them. Are you learning anything about who you are? Are you learning anything about your culture? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the history book is what?
Right.
White.
And the only
Teachers
black
like we
one
was
they give you
slaves.
is Martin Luther King. By all due respect, we love Martin Luther King.
And they still didn't give you full Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you the last thing he said.
But when
They didn't tell you the last things Martin Luther King said. Martin Luther
What you say?
King, before he passed. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say when after I got out of high school, because the only black leader I learned about was Martin Luther King. But when I got out of school and I started learning about Marcus Garvey.
All right, go ahead.
Malcolm X,
Go ahead.
like I was like, the fact that we were never taught about these men in school. It's crazy.
It's crazy. They don't want us to know about these brothers. Because these are men. One thing that's lacking in our communities is black men. It's like, think about, where are the men? I tell Enoch, I say, it drives me crazy where I look. It's like your mother, and then my mother. Everywhere you go, I see black women alone. And it's like, where are our black men?
But where's the black
They
man?
in
Exactly.
jail, they gay. They run behind other women. It's just like, they dead.
Are they connecting with the white woman?
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just like, where are our men? And they taking that from us. And that's the same thing they done in school by teaching us just by Martin Luther King. Like, and then the side of Martin Luther King, they teach us the submissive side. Oh, we gotta be together. We gotta do this and that. But Martin Luther King actually started taking back what he said, because one of the last
Yeah, he
things
did.
said,
He sure did.
yeah, he said, "I'm
His
afraid."
dream became a nightmare. He quoted that.
Yes.
He did.
Yes, he was like, I'm afraid that
It's
I
like he
bring my
hated-
people into a burning house because our businesses were closing down.
Yep.
All of our, like, we were losing property and businesses. We lost land because now we were over there once again depending on white folks. And it's the same thing. Now we're trying to get out of it, but now that we're trying to separate, because there's a huge separation movement going on right now, because we're like, we have to have our own. They're coming after black folks.
Exactly.
They don't want to separate. Now they're trying to use reverse racism. You're racist. Why? Because I have something for myself.
Exactly.
I still have to be dependent. But now that I'm getting something for myself, I'm racist because I love myself. It's like every culture is taught.
They don't
like
want
that.
you to know yourself.
They don't want you
They
to.
do not
because
want you.
we are the 7th richest country in the entire world. Nation in the world. Black people. Honestly, we are. We're number 7. But look, we don't have nothing. But the money that's coming from black people's hands, we are the only reason this country is holding up right now.
Exactly. Let us leave. Oh yeah, or let us leave. Yeah,
Let us
either
leave.
or.
As soon
It'll
as
go
we
in.
take our money,
It'll go
and
down.
invest into ourselves, all of it's gonna fall.
It'll be just like the Titanic.
Telling
It will
you,
sink for real.
it really will.
It's
Yeah,
funny to
and-
think that our rise equals their downfall. That's crazy.
Exactly. That's
With that
good.
money too.
Yeah.
But we gotta start teaching.
And
our
then
kids.
we've been supporting, all their look at like the Asian people, the Indian people. Everywhere you go, every corner, they got their own little business, and then we go in and we support them, and then you see what I'm saying, and they disrespect us, correct? But we got to stop supporting them. We got to stop supporting. We need to have our own beauty supplies or shops or whatever.
I'm willing to pay more. 'Cause I'm one of
Exactly.
those.
Yeah,
I
because before I moved, before I moved to Dallas, that's what I was a place that I was living in on the other side of Houston, Conroe. It was this black couple. They had their own, beauty supply. I would go in there every time. I didn't care. It was driving a little further. I would go in there and support them simply because they were, of our race. I said, we got to start supporting each other. We got to. because you know they are trying to take over. They are trying to take over.
And our products are actually better.
Oh, yeah.
I've started buying stuff from black people, and I start realizing our products are better quality. Like a lot of the stuff, like I've slowly started to realize I'm sensitive to a lot of stuff. But when I start using black-owned products, since we use a lot of natural things, it doesn't irritate my skin like it used
Exactly.
Because like when it comes to everything,
to. They be putting
well,
animal stuff.
well,
Like,
people, it's all about commercial.
Yeah,
like
so they use synthetic
cheap,
things.
like they just make all of our products cheaper.
they're more about
Probably
quantity
water
than
water
quality.
down. Yeah, exactly. They water down, put it on the shelf, and we come in and then we buy it. But like you say, yeah, it's time for separation. But like we were saying earlier about the Spanish people, the Mexicans, you know, they all staying in one house and saving money
Mad respect
and
for
able,
that.
yeah, and able to get new vehicles and new homes and stuff like that. They work together, you know.
And it's your
And
family.
yeah, and they can
You know?
do it. That's what I'm saying. They letting us know, well, hey, we can do it, and everybody make jokes about them, you know, piling up in one house. But them people, they being smart. They saving their money so they can branch out and have some for their kids and get another house. They helping each other, and so that's
they
basically
coming out with
what we need to do.
businesses.
Yeah, we
That's
need
so
to do the
smart,
same
man.
thing. Yeah.
We do.
And then, like I say, they know now that we're waking up and knowing who we are, and they don't want that because they want us to stay in a coma. They want us to stay asleep.
'Cause we
But
give them
now,
money.
yeah, exactly. But when we stay strong and get to come together, like you were saying, shoot, we'll rock this thing. We will rock it for real.
Because my children will have something.
We'll build a better world, and then actually,
Exactly.
the thing is,
And they probably saying, you know what? They done woke up and they realize they are the originals. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we supposed to be like way up here, and they supposed to be way down. You know, down here below. Like in other words, they supposed to be superior. You know what I'm saying over us, but
They never
they
were.
never were.
Like,
But I'm
they-
saying that's what they put in a lot of black people and our ancestors. They put it in their head that they was, you know, up here. You know what I'm saying? Superior. Slavery and all that.
Had to
You
think
you
it
do
was
what the master
stupid.
tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? Try to beat something into somebody.
Have us thinking we stupid, we ain't worth nothing, but then you go research and most of the basic things you use nowadays was invented by black people.
Go ahead. That's what I'm talking
thing is,
about.
you go to
It's just
Egypt.
insane.
You go to Egypt, you see the pyramids. They still haven't figured
They
it
still
out.
haven't figured it
how
out.
built
They,
that.
they ain't gonna figure it out.
Yeah. So
It ain't no way to figure it out. A mystery. That's a mystery they'll never solve.
Messenger said because they mathematics is not even right. They said their inch is even a proper inch. As they say,
Ain't
it's
could
off.
no machine or nothing do that.
but all you need to know is that our ancestors built
Our
that.
ancestors did that.
Our
Those were
ancestors did
black
that.
people.
Exactly. But then they
Black
ain't gonna
people.
give you that credit. They don't want to. A lot of people don't even know that. You know, a lot of people don't even know that. They some of them thinking like back in the day. They thinking, oh, it was they put it together. They built it and put it together
Now
and
they
this
saying
and that.
aliens did it.
Alien.
Oh what? See, I ain't heard nothing about no alien.
It's like there's no way black people make this.
Yeah, they don't want to give us credit for nothing. So they gonna say that, you know. They gonna say, you know, ain't no way black people, you know, built the pyramids, because they don't want to give us credit for anything. Anything.
All of this stuff, man. We really created a lot of things. It seriously shocks me, the things that we invented. Like the fact, the cell phone, they don't want to give that man credit, but the whole concept of the cell phone, that was a black man. I mean, I understand how they can't exactly credit it completely to him, but black folks like, no, give him that credit. We would not have a cell phone if it wasn't for this brother. Like, you know, things like refrigerators, like the AC.
Exactly.
You know, the flint in the light bulb.
Exactly.
You know? It's just this, our basic everyday things we have was invented by us, and it's like I can't believe I went all my life.
But then they
thinking
always
we was
steal
stupid.
it. They always, every time they steal whatever. You know, anything we invent, guess what? They come right behind us and they steal it. Because that's what they do. Yeah, they take the credit.
The thing is, they try to take hip hop, but they can't do that.
They trying to
Exactly,
take
exactly.
hip-hop. I heard someone today talking about Blondie was part of the beginning of hip hop.
Who?
Blondie.
Oh.
She was in one of her little verses rapping, and
It started off what? Repeat that?
Revolutionary. Mm-hmm. That's why they can't take that one. It's a little different. Like now they trying to be the face of jazz and all that. Mm-hmm.
black people.
We dominated all. I mean, sports, anything we do, we master it, and they know that. And then they try to
Because
copy
they're
us.
original
They try to copy us and stuff. But no. Now, like, look at the black women. What are they trying to do? I mean, the white women, they going out trying to get their lips to be bigger. They going out to get
want black men.
they bottoms to be bigger and stuff like that. So they trying to look like
'Cause they
the
love
black
black
woman.
men.
Yeah, they trying to look like the black woman. That's what it is. But that ain't going. You still ain't got no melanin. You know what I'm saying? You can go and get a tan. You can go in, what you call them things? Them sun. What they go and get them suntan?
Suntan.
Yeah, in them little rooms that they go in.
Doing all
Yeah,
this.
yeah, they can. Ain't no way they can do it.
Gracious, it's
And they come out,
ridiculous.
even then when they come out with the tan, it's still like that. It's not natural. I've seen certain ones, and I'm like, oh, I just got a tan. I just got a tan. I'm like, I don't say nothing, but I'm saying to myself, that's not the original. You can do whatever you got to do, but I mean, the original was count, you know. So, yep. Yeah, but once we come together, it's gonna be on and popping.
Slowly happening.
It's good to see that
Y'all
it's
keep
happening.
talking. Keep on talking about it. Keep on. Yeah, what were you saying? Go ahead with it. What you were saying?
It's just good to see that we're all coming together and we're all waking up. Everywhere I go, like most black people that I talk to are on the same wavelength. So that's crazy to see. That's just a sign that we're coming to that time where we're gonna finally come together.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Y'all just know I really will start recording you. But that's okay.
just started?
No, but probably into it like 11 minutes, almost 12
Oh, I
minutes.
didn't even know.
But see, I was just looking at the background, the TV, so I don't know how that was gonna come out. So yeah, I was just doing something. Also, next time we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to get together and go ahead and do this.
I'm so passionate.
And then that way I can like slide it over there to you, and you can say whatever you slide it over there. Yeah, wrap it up with the final.
There's nothing wrong starting some talk show like that.
Who did?
There'll be nothing wrong starting a talk show like that.
No.
I love these
I
conversations.
get it, and then I do it, and then I end up putting it like on like a radio show, you know. So yeah, because right now, like I say, everybody is I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people is waking up. So
Actually, I invited you last time. I'll invite you again.
I know you did,
Yeah,
and
if you-
I told you I would at the time, yeah.
If you're
But
free, we're going tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But that's if you want to. I
yeah,
understand
maybe
it's
not
early.
like right now, but yeah, we'll
That's some
get
time,
back
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good because. Oh wait, we still doing the video.
Yeah, I don't care if you want to add to it. Whatever. We can put it on pause or whatever you want to do. You want to do what?
I'm doing music and things like that right now, but a goal that I want is I would like to own land. I like to farm and actually open up some grocery stores. We have grocery stores actually around America, but we don't have any in Texas that's black owned.
Yeah.
Like we have banks. That's one thing I want to do is banks.
Texas is
for people.
strange.
Texas is strange.
The whole United States is strange.
Texas
strange.
does not have any black owned grocery stores.
Yeah.
We have to have.
Well, they do have some in different areas. I know. The difference like some small towns. They do have their own
if I go
black-owned
to like a little
grocery
small
stores.
country town, I could probably
Country
do that.
town and stuff like that, but like you said, we need to get out there and
Need something like
get it
Whole
out there.
Foods or
Oh,
Sprouts
exactly.
Our own supermarket.
We do a supermarket
Yeah.
type thing, like.
So we won't
I
have
be
all this
tired.
GMO coming in and
And I don't be
stuff.
trusting the people that be planting this stuff. I don't know what they be doing to this. I
Exactly.
know I'll do right by this
Exactly.
fruits and vegetables, but
And then look, most of the fruits and stuff we get, where the seeds at?
Yeah.
that's
They
the
done
thing
take
that
away
tripped
the
me out.
the
Like
seeds.
watermelon. Can't you believe, like, literally, it was like 5 years ago. I saw watermelon, and I used to eat, well, I didn't really eat it a lot, but when I ate it, I remember just spitting out watermelon seeds.
And
now
they
you
grow
cut
right
it,
there.
And they right there, you can grow like that. But now I cut open a watermelon, and
No
there's
seeds.
no seeds.
No seeds.
And it's like, yo.
Well, that's the way it was when we was in the country. You get a watermelon. Well, we actually grew them because my grandmother, we grew a lot of stuff in the garden. And you get them, you cut them open, you eat it sweet, spit the seeds out. I don't care where you spit them out. Watermelon come up right there.
Oranges
By the
like
tree,
that.
whatever. It didn't have to be in the patch. It by the tree and everything.
It's crazy.
And now they taking the seeds, and it's not natural. That's
It's
not
not.
nature. That's not nature.
And then it's illegal to, if you're a farmer, to take like your natural organic seeds and then replant them. You could actually get sued pretty much for that. it's so stupid. It's just that it's all about money at the end of the day. They do not care about their communities. They don't care about their people. I mean, how I feel like being a farmer is one of those things where it's like that's a noble like thing to do because that's what feeds your country.
Exactly.
I mean, without farmers, everyone's just gonna starve. I mean, so being a farmer is a noble thing, but the fact that y'all even make that about money, we get bad produce.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? And then it's just awful. They put pesticides on it. It's all about money.
They
It
actually
makes me
feeding us.
so angry. It makes me so angry for the
Yeah.
fact that it's just like down to food, y'all guys are selfish. Down to water, y'all
Yep.
are selfish. It's just, it
They
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
selling us all this poison. That's what they doing.
Just poisoning
Trying to
people.
depopulate us.
They really are trying to depopulate
Yeah.
us.
If they can't do it through the food, first of all, they killing the black men, killing the black women. Can't get the man or the woman. They go to the child. You know what I'm saying? Kidnapping children and stuff like that.
Giving us shots.
Giving all the shots and injection and stuff like that. Putting that poison into your body. They just trying to control the black population of people because they want to depopulate us. They want to get rid of us, but they can't. No way possible. They cannot. They can kill a few, but they can't kill all of us.
No.
Kill us, guess what? We're coming right back. We multiply.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you can do it. So, they might as well just give it up because they doing too much right now. And it's really sad every time you turn on the news, is they saying, this child is missing, that child is missing. You're like, what? What in the world? Where are they taking these kids? What are they really doing? It makes you wonder,
We're gonna get fed up because a lot of us get fed
A
up.
lot of people are already fed up. A lot of people fed up with this whole country. A lot of people talking about, getting up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they running or nothing like. Ain't nobody running, nobody afraid, but they just see, all the evil that they're doing. You see what I'm saying? To the black race of people. So.
It's like that all over the world, actually. Black people are being mistreated all over the world.
Yep.
I think we the worst, but no, but it's crazy. We also got an epidemic going on with children that are orphans. We got a lot of black kids that are orphans as well. I found out, like pretty much over half is actually black kids. So that's almost how many? I think it was like 500,000 right now. And then if you go over to like Ethiopia, there's like 3 million children that, or no, it's like 1.5 million like children.
Wow.
That are orphan black kids. And it's like, like it's crazy. And what's funny is black folks is adopting white kids. But majority of the kids that's in foster care is black. And I'm like, come on.
Yep.
Like, what is wrong with us? What is seriously wrong with us?
But I thought it was mostly the majority of the white people adopting the black children.
It's mostly them adopted.
That's where a lot of them had started doing that. A lot of those celebrities and stuff like that. It's like, okay, why are you trying to adopt our kids? You know what I'm saying? So what are they saying? Well, that's what they making it seem like. But who knows? They could be putting in for the application, applying and stuff like that. Like, let's say women that can't have kids, they may be trying to do it. But who knows? The way they got this system all jacked up, they can make, okay, we'll give them to this couple over here because they may look at it that they have like a lot of money or whatever. They very wealthy or whatever. And it may be somebody and it may be someone that really want to have kids that can't. But then, like I say, it's something else behind that too, that adopting, especially when they're coming from the white race of people adopting our race of children. You see what I'm saying?
Teaching them all, Lord knows what.
Yeah.
Kids coming out all types of confused. Out of the population, over 50% of what they say.
The homeless.
How it is okay. So black people make up 9% of the population in Austin.
Okay.
But we make up 47% of the homeless. Those mathematics.
Mm-hmm. That means
so
there's a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
Such a small number.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
And now they out there because they don't want, because the people were in the forest, but then they chased them out the forest. They didn't want the homeless there, so now they sleeping under the bridges and they're on the sidewalk because it's bad. So now they're going down there and they're breaking the sidewalks. so they can't sleep over there. So it's like, where are these people
Oh,
going to
that is so.
go? So that's
cool.
why we was getting together.
They're
like,
not
me
trying
and
to-
My dad's put something together. The churches come together and people from the mosque, whatever. We're trying to come up to see what can we do about this, because it's just like
Something needs to be
there's-
done
there's
because that's too
children
many.
out there, like
Yeah.
Caleb and Olivia's age out there. Like, you know, you got people who's like our age out there. And thank you. Come with me.
Well, with that being said, we're going to wrap this up and y'all going to say what?
Peace.
Peace out for y'all, and I'm going to say one love, family, one love.